to Review Nation. Today I'm reviewing Aether Realm and their album Redneck Vikings From Hell. Aether Realm released an album back in 2017 called Tarot, and this was a sort of melodic bass death metal album incorporating elements of folk elements and staying true to that Aether Realm sound. This is their third studio album they just released. So in this review, I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I thought about this album. This album was released on Napalm Records on the 1st of May. What's one word to sum up this album? It's interesting. The production, on the other hand, is quite good. It's gritty at times. You can really hear the instrumentals very well, hear his vocals. The drumming is punchy at times, but at times the production can at times seem a bit flat, especially through songs like Goodbye. But at times the production redeems itself with songs like One Hollow World, Enslaved to the Riff, as they incorporate more of that orchestral feel. So let's kick off with the first track, Redneck Vikings From Hell. This is a very catchy and melodic song incorporating elements of death metal, but there's also a fucking banjo in it. There's a banjo right throughout this song, and I just love the upbeat rhythm. Vincent J. Jones, who's a vocalist and also the bass player, really incorporates a really dark, aggressive, demonic vocals throughout this particular song, but cleaner vocals throughout the chorus with that really nice gang chant melodic chorus. I love that melody. Also love these folky elements, not to mention the guitar embellishments as well, leading on to that guitar solo, which just makes this song absolutely epic. This is very different by Aether Realm. They are definitely experimenting because it sounds like melodic death metal, but this album also sounds quite fun. Leads on to Goodbye. Bad dreams and they just ain't quitting. This is a really cool song overall, but one nitpick I have about this song is the vocals. I wanted these vocals to move up another octave, especially throughout that conclusion, to make this song even more grandiose. He incorporates cleaner vocals throughout this song. You get a really nice guitar riff that is quite infectious. And again, those folky elements. He does some awesome growls throughout this song. Here's my eyes in a search for a better view. Leads on to Lean Into the Wind. I've got a broken with fake losses like me when it's hatred. It seems like I've been born to. This is probably one of the most straight up melodic death metal songs you could possibly hear from Aether Realm. I really love the fast drumming throughout this song, incorporating blast beats at times. I love that guitar riff, that really nice chord progression throughout the song, which is very dynamic, and his vocals are really harsh. So there's a really nice piano melody, especially throughout the conclusion of Lean Into the Wind. So overall, I really do enjoy this song. It's very different. Also sounds quite like an aggressive melodic death metal song. Then it leads on to Hunger. Feel the hunger. I've been dying for a piece of the pie. It's the flavor of the front of my mind. It's a very fun song. I do love the gang chants, especially throughout that chorus, hunger, do-do-do, and those folky elements throughout the song. And I just really love the drumming. Also using those blast beats and a really nice drum fills entitled Ghost Notes to provide that element of surprise for that listener. I do really enjoy that guitar solo, especially at the end of the song with the really nice arpeggio moments and the really nice licks. Sounds like this guitar solo is never going to end. I just love how they do that. Jones's vocals are really good at how he switches throughout those harsh vocals and those clean vocals. It's such a really fun song overall. So then it leads on to Guarding. Be your guardian for loneliness. Feel my love surround you. Share your burden. probably the most ballad arena anthemic songs of this album. It's a really nice song as well, although I do have a pet hate with this song is, again, I wanted those vocals to go up to the next octave, especially throughout the conclusion, to make it even sound more epic, to make it even sound more grandiose. Like, I wanted his vocals to be a little bit dynamic and have a higher falsetto, because at times the reduction sounded quite flat throughout this song, but it's such a really nice song overall, and I really do love that guitar solo, especially throughout the middle of the song that leads on to that chorus. There's some really nice drum moments throughout the song, and the bass is quite prominent, and you get a nice atmospheric tone. It's definitely one of the softest songs off the album. Then it leads on to such a heavy, hard-hitting song called One Hollow World. I do really love the chord progression throughout this song. One Hollow Word would ideally be probably my favorite song off the album. I love the awesome songwriting throughout this song, which just leaves you Jesus. So One Hollow Word is an anticlimactic song which builds up to that climatic moment and then drops again, and I just really love how well written this song is, because you get such really heavy moments. Such really soft and beautiful angelic moments, especially throughout that piano section. There are a few piano sections throughout this song and a really nice guitar solo. Love the drumming throughout this song, especially throughout that introduction as well. Those drum fills throughout the introduction just intensifies the song into the next level. Definitely my favorite song off the album, One Hollow Word, because it conveys so much emotion. Leads on to She's Back. Probably one of the most heaviest songs off the album. This is a really short song as well. I do like this song overall. I just feel it's a little bit weak. A pretty short song. It's definitely hectic, but I do really love the drumming throughout the song. There's nothing much I can really say about this song. Certainly there are some symphonic elements and a choir in the background that just makes it more epic feel. But then it leads on to Slave to the riff. Just another fucking slave. There are some really nice moments, especially a sort of Latin vibe throughout the middle part of the song. That is fucking awesome. But overall, the vocals are pretty good. It's quite intense and in your face. Love the drumming throughout this song. Definitely one of the most orchestral style songs, but also stays true to Aether Realm sound. Sounds quite heavy, especially those gritty tone of those guitars. So then it leads on to Cycle. Probably one of the most close to metalcore songs by Aether Realm, in my opinion, or even incorporating elements of post-metal. They're really on the trail to metalcore on this song Cycle, in my opinion, but I do really love his angelic vocals throughout the verses that lead onto that really soaring nice chorus and that metalcore guitar riff throughout that chorus. And I love the guitar licks, some nice guitar solo throughout this song. A lot of emotion conveyed throughout this song, definitely talking about the cycle of life and maybe something similar to themes such as Octavarium by Dream Theater, but I do love the overall elements of this song. It's definitely one of the best songs off the album. It's very different by Aether Realm. You can tell this band are experimenting on this album. So this is a really driven guitar song, TMHC. This is an awesome song overall. I really love his harsh vocals throughout the song, incorporating really different vocal dynamic ranges throughout TMHC. Love that chorus, love the guitar riffs, the really nice guitar solo, and it's just a really awesome appetizer to build up to the next song, which is Craft and the Creator. You know, Aether Realm end off with an epic. You know, the last song, The Sun, the Moon, the Star of Tarot, was an epic. Well, this song is another epic, The Craft and the Curator. This is overall an instrumental song, so there are no vocals at all. But I swear to God, you got an instrumental that doesn't overstay its welcome. It's 11 minutes. It may sound long. Definitely up there to be one of my favorite instrumentals. It's not Dream Theater standard, but I love Craft and the Curator. I just love the up and down roller coaster. Not to mention the guitar solos, the different time signatures. This is a very proggy song. You wouldn't believe this is Aether Realm. How this band are very talented. Got some really nice bass moments, really nice guitar moments, different chord progression throughout this song. Really awesome stuff by Aether Realm, but I wouldn't say it's as good as Tarot. You know, Tarot is a great album and I absolutely adored Tarot. But Redneck Vikings From Hell is certainly a different album. He incorporates more cleaner vocals throughout Redneck Vikings From Hell. We also heard cleaner vocals throughout Tarot as well. But in my opinion, I feel Tarot is much more a cohesive and tighter album than Redneck Vikings From Hell, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. Redneck Vikings From Hell is a very good album, and I thoroughly enjoy it. This is a really fun album to bang your head with. There are so many different changes, there are so many different genre types throughout this album that you're going to have a blast. If you love Insevere, if you even love Winter Sun or Kalmar, you're going to really love Redneck Vikings From Hell. It's very folky. There are some really nice moments. There's some really symphonic moments throughout the song. If you like symphonic metal, you're also going to love Aether Realm. If you like melodic death metal, you probably like Aether Realm as well. They're a very talented band. So for Aether Realm, Redneck Vikings From Hell, I'm giving this a solid 7 out of 10. It's a very good album. Comment below what you thought about this album review. Comment below if you heard this album as well. And also, do you agree with my opinions? I will see you in the next one.